Ciao, it's Cherry, and on today's episode of Flirting with Flavor, I am taking out my secret crush Emma on a date. First, here's a little tip. If you're going on a date with a girl and you don't have time to pick up flowers, just pick one. To me, there's nothing more romantic than picking a flower and putting it in a lovely lady's hair. It makes for such a lovely, intimate moment before you go out. And even though it's too soon for a kiss, I think this is getting me on the right track for later. Today, I'm taking Emma to a Michelin star-rated restaurant in Llagostera, Spain called L'Atelier d'Aga Cloche. And I apologize if I mispronounced that name, I'm sure I did, but I have been eating pasta for the last 2 weeks, so I am more than excited for a change of palate. And I'm excited to get to know Emma a little bit more. So here's another dating tip, because chivalry is not dead. Always pull out your chair for your girl. Little things like that really do go a long way. Anyway, once we sat down, we immediately started drooling over this menu. Emma's Espanol is a lot better than mine because she's a native speaker, so she did most of the ordering for us. While I sat, looked pretty, and nodded, with an occasional, "Sí, por favor." This pretty centerpiece was blocking my stunning view, so I had to move it out of the way. And then I just got a quick tour of the restaurant, which I would describe the vibe as clean chaos. Very modern with lots of colorful art pieces. Emma got her glass of white wine, which she said was very, very good. And then she taught me the Spanish cheers, where you clink, then put your glass on the table and make circles. I can't say why we do the circles here, but if you send me a message, I'll tell you. Our first course was this very lovely bread service, and it was served warm, which is just the best. The bread was also served along with an olive oil tasting. This restaurant only serves local seasonal foods, so both of these olive oils are from farms around the area. And while they both tasted really lovely, we both agreed that the second one was much more robust. You could definitely tell it was extra virgin and very fresh. I also took this opportunity to feed Emma a little bit. Then, to our surprise, we were served this very lovely cold tomato soup. We didn't order this, but I saw it on the menu and we debated getting it, so I don't know if she overheard us and decided to surprise us. But this was the perfect fresh cold starter on such a hot day. What I really liked about it is that it wasn't a bisque, like it was very cold and a little bit runny, but still thick. I don't know how to describe it, but it also tasted amazing with the bread. Our next course is something so unique. I don't think I've ever had anything like this. I present to you a red partridge coca with sherry and mandarin orange salad. Both of us were blown away by the savory and sweet flavors all combined together in this unique dish. It was a little bit difficult to cut, but what can I say? I don't mind a challenge. If I were to describe this dish in 2 words, I would say filling and fresh. Our next beautiful dish is served, and it is mushrooms in a cream sauce with foie gras. I think this dish is very difficult to present in a beautiful way, but they did a lovely job with the different color of sauces and the sprinkle of fresh chives. And although I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms, I tried to keep an open mind. And once I saw Emma's reaction, I was pretty sold. And once I tried it, I was pleasantly surprised. I really loved the flavors of everything, but to be honest, I could not get over the texture of the mushrooms personally. Next, we were served this lovely Spanish classic. It is mine and Emma's favorite. I loved how our waitress showed us the dish and then prepared it right next to our table.
Favorite thing ever.
Emma tried it first and then gave it her local stamp of approval. She also said it was some of the best she's ever had, which feels like a pretty big deal. But I have to say, I agree. It tasted incredible. The perfect blend of spice and salt. Now at this point, we're super full, but fuck, this looks so good. This is their sirloin steak with Girona Rossini veal and foie gras. Another tip that I should have done earlier is to serve your date first. She probably won't expect it, and like I said, it's the little things. So even though we were very full, we still tried this incredible dish, and I'm so glad we did. This was my favorite dish out of everything because I just love steak. Everything was seasoned perfectly. The flavors melted in my mouth along with the puff pastry. I couldn't finish it though, so I had to take it to go. And now here's my chance, the moment I've been waiting for all lunch. Yay, she gave me the perfect little kiss. And then we walked back to the Airbnb. Ciao, thanks for watching.